the change with the coaching staff, right? The new rule in college football where all of these interns and stuff can now do on the field coaching. How much of an impact do you think that has on the Clemson Tigers? We have seen the changes that they have made already. They're pretty much pairing up all these interns with each individual coach. You got linebacker interns and defensive line interns and safety interns and cornerback interns and so on and so forth all over the field. I know one of a fan favorite, certain linebacker, threw his name in the hat, and Dabo Sweeney graciously accepted him as an unpaid intern, and that is none other than Ben Boulware. So, what kind of impact do you think things like that are going to have on this Clemson football team, and then just the coaching staff as a whole?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think it's massive, and I think for a program like Clemson, I mean, with how unique Dabo has cultivated, this culture. The Clemson family thing is not just a mantra or anything like that. It's something that he's been carefully crafting and cultivating over the course of his 15, 16-year coaching career. And I think with this new rule, I think it gives him the opportunity to kind of play into that, and bringing back Ben Boulware as an unpaid intern is just another example. I mean, he's going to be able to get his guys and former players and to opportunities, and I think it gives them opportunities in a safe kind of low risk environment. Like, it's not like giving them big time coordinator or position coach roles like right out the bat. It gives them the opportunity to get experience in the coaching realm, and maybe they go off and do other things and kind of build their own resume. Like, I can see a world where things play out like that for some guys on the support staff. So I think from that aspect, it's probably something that Dabo was thrilled about, because it gives him the opportunity to give his guys opportunities without having to do the Brandon Streeter, like going the Brandon Streeter route, promoting him to offensive coordinator, and guys like that, where it's like, okay, we're putting you in a position you've never really been before, and we're going to see if you can do it. And that's definitely hurt Clemson over the past 4 years. So now you get that opportunity to give your guys chances without risking that much. And then also, it gives you the opportunity to also get, more minds that experience in the room. I mean, you saw what he's already done, bringing in, Lorenzo Ward. He's brought in guys like Terry Bowden in the past. It's going to give him the opportunity to get, more minds with a coaching experience in the building, and give them hands on with the players, and it allows him to get more voices in the room without putting them in super high positions, or you have to let somebody go. So Dabo is uniquely primed to take advantage of this rule for those reasons. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, seeing Ben Boulware out there was really funny. But really fun as well. Dabo said he was a terrible fan or a crappy fan, but he'll be a great coach. I thought that was funny, because Ben has certainly been critical of the direction the program has headed the past 3 or 4 years. I remember I listened to him go on that huge rant on the Roar like last season. I think when they were like, I think this might have been right before the Notre Dame game, or it might have been around the Tyler from Spartanburg call. I can't remember. It was sometime in that time period, but that kind of reminded me of that, and the fact that Dabo probably heard about it, and this is
Oh,
probably
yeah.
what he's referencing. I thought that was pretty fun. Pretty
Yeah,
funny.
no, guarantee you Dabo heard it, for sure. No doubt about that. But I just think it's funny. Um, Ben Boulware was just out there being a fan like the rest of us, and voicing frustration, and that's what fans do. So, um, you know, I think I think it is funny that Dabo referenced that, and kind of poked fun at old Ben Boulware there a little bit. Um, but I think it's already evident that Clemson's going to take a huge advantage of this new rule by the NCAA and really have the maximum amount of people in the room and just, sharing responsibilities and taking some of the load off of, those paid coaches, the guys that, you need focused on certain things and some of the, more mundane, more ancillary type jobs that need to be done that normally they have to take care of. Now they don't have to take care of. And now suddenly, they can focus a lot more on, the things that need greater attention. And I think it's going to be a key, thing as far as, not only, devoting the proper time to what they really need to be focused on, but also that work-life balance, that, that culture that Clemson tries to cultivate and Dabo Sweeney tries to cultivate to make it a very enjoyable place to work and an enjoyable place to live and all of those things. So I think it's great that now we have all these, kind of unpaid interns and, all this stuff that, is really going to help the team out. And they can coach on the field, right? And they can do everything like a regular coach can do. They're just not being paid. They're just kind of getting their feet wet in the coaching world and seeing if it's for them and seeing if it's something they want to pursue long term or, if they don't. So I think it's a unique way for giving guys opportunities, like you talked about, some opportunities that may have been given in the past that may have hurt Clemson. That probably definitely did hurt Clemson, if we're being honest. But now you don't have to have all that risk, right? You can just kind of give them an opportunity here, and then if it takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No harm, no foul, right? So